So this little ray of sunshine here is 48-year-old Ana Walshe, who is currently in jail without bond for the alleged unaliving of his wife, as well as the dismemberment of her body. He's also facing charges on obstruction of justice, misleading police in the investigation, and the convenience of a body. This all started when his wife, 39-year-old Ana Walshe, who's also a mother of three, disappeared on January 4th of 2023. She worked as a real estate executive over in Washington, D.C., and she would commute there from her home in Massachusetts. Ana was reported missing by her job when she failed to report, nor was answering any phone calls or text messages. Now, during their investigation, they went ahead and questioned the husband because, in most police officers' experience, it's always the husband before it's anybody else. And during that investigation, they found there was a slew of things that was going on in their relationship. One of the things they found out was that in December of 2022, Brian had hired a private investigator to investigate his wife because he believed she was having an affair on him. He believed she was having these affairs when she would commute to her job over in Washington, D.C. It would later come to find out that she might have had an affair, but was also looking for a place in Washington, D.C. because she wanted to get away from her husband. The reason why she was planning on leaving him was because in 2018, he was convicted of art fraud. He was caught selling fake Andy Warhol paintings and was placed on house arrest until his sentencing date. Now, some of you may be wondering, if he was on house arrest, how can he unalive his wife? And here's the reason why. When people are on house arrest, they're supposed to wear an ankle monitor, but it turned to find out that there's actually two different types of ankle monitors. You have the GPS, which actually tracks your whereabouts or everywhere you go, but then you also have the radio frequency one that only reads if you're at home or not. The one that Brian had on was a radio frequency tag, so pretty much as long as he went to the predetermined areas, he was free to do whatever he wanted. The place he was allowed to go to were the grocery store and also to his mom's house to drop his son off from time to time. Police came to find out that days before his wife had disappeared, they noticed on his tracker that he took a little longer to get back from his mom's house after dropping his son's house. And after doing a third investigation, they found that he actually stopped at a store and spent over hundreds of dollars worth of cleaning supplies. Police had did a search of all the electronic devices in the house, and they came upon the 11-year-old son's iPad where they found disturbing searches such as how long before it takes a body to start to smell and how long it takes for a body to start to decompose. So Brian was charged with murder, and the prosecutor said that his alleged reason for unaliving his wife and her disappearance was because he would profit off of her $2.7 million life insurance policy. Now, Brian lawyers are saying that these are all allegations and that there is no evidence that point that he actually did anything, but as of right now, he is currently being held without bond, and Ana Walshe's body still has not been found.